Hi. Manchester City are about to play a Champions League quarter-final against Lyon. And honestly, lads, I am absolutely bricking it right now. Hello to everyone joining in the stream. How are you all doing today? I've got a headache just thinking about this game. It's genuinely got to me that much. Spent all day arguing with people on Twitter, which was probably a bad idea. And then Pep went and dropped this bombshell of a lineup. Thank you, Pep, you beautiful little bull bastard. I love you, Pep, but this is going to be interesting. Guys, welcome to what is sure to be a very nerve-wracking 3 hours on stream here. I hope you've got a brew. I hope you're settled in for the long run, because this is going to be a very, very long night. This is going to be testing. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be no doubt surprising at the same time. It's going to be very, very interesting, basically, and we all have to be prepared for that. But I am still, despite everything, confident. We will get onto that lineup in a minute. I want to say hello to everyone joining first, though. Hello to Legand Cow 456 and Maromo and everyone else joining into the stream. Guys, we're in this for the long haul tonight, so seriously, we've got to get in there. We've got to be strong. We've got to be confident. We've got to do this together. I mean, to be honest, we can't make any difference. But this is the big one. Ansfrufer, thank you very much, Ansfrufer. Welcome to the stream, Ansfrufer. Thank you for the sticker. And to Blue Zephos, pointing out that Garcia staying after last night's shambles. maybe Blue Zephos. Garcia took one look at last night's performance and went, Pep, mate, I can't do anything to that Barcelona side. Please keep me. Maybe, just maybe, Zephos. That was the situation. It's going to be very, very interesting. Oh, I forgot to put the lineup on screen. I'll put it on screen right now. Here is the lineup for you there, if you've not already seen it. Where do we start with that lineup? It's definitely very, very different. I'll read the lineup out for you. Obviously, we've got Edison in goal. Then we've got Walker and Cancelo possibly playing out wide. Then Laporte and Garcia. But then we've got a whole bunch of players who could be playing anywhere. We've got Rodri, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Jesus, KDB and Sterling. Absolutely no idea what that's going to be. It could be free at the back. It could be Fernandinho in alongside Laporte and Garcia. It could definitely be that. It could also be totally different. It could also be that we're playing like just the four at the back, and then we're going for Gundogan kind of as the 8 with Rodri and Fernandinho sitting, and then it could be De Bruyne kind of maybe out wide, or as the false 9 maybe, or something like that. Absolutely no idea what it could be. It's going to be very, very interesting anyway. Has anyone else got any predictions? One thing I would say largely is that I'm never really happy when we concede the upper hand, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm more of a changing when you play certain teams. With all due respect to Lyon, Lyon aren't an elite high-level team, and I mean that just based off what we know about them. Yes, they got past Juventus, but this is a team that's largely struggled so far in the French league this season. Not so far, just in general they have. They aren't a high quality team. They're a good team, but they're not a high quality team. And I don't think we should always be making massive changes to adapt to everyone else. I am brewing hand, peace are on the go. Good luck, well done, LG Cow. Sal Massa, thank you so much, Sal. Love the channel. You were right on Twitter, kind of giving off the vibe we're scared of them with this lineup. Heck of a compliment to Lyon. Well, Sal, that's exactly what I was just saying, Sal. I was just discussing that, and thank you so much for the comment, mate. I do believe largely we are conceding maybe the mentality to him, basically. What I always rather say is that, no, we ain't going to change. I always think largely you should make people adapt to you. You shouldn't adapt to them. It's a bit of an alpha male thing, really. It's a little bit of an alpha thing. Like, now, we are the big boys. You come to us. You fear us. We're not going to fear you because we're Manchester City. Our football is fantastic and we're wonderful and all that kind of stuff. And you have to change to us. Lyon, you play us and you shit it. You sit back and play deeper. You give up your usual style of play and we will dominate you, and you should be terrified. I always feel like when we do something like this, what we're saying actually is, no, maybe we're not that good. Maybe we just have to change our usual style and defend because maybe actually you're better than we realise, and maybe we're not quite good enough and all that kind of stuff. And to me, I don't know, it feels a little bit limp, if that's the word. I could be overthinking this. I could be overthinking it. And maybe there's an element of being pragmatic at times. I do agree sometimes you have to concede it. But I'm not sure really Lyon are the team to change our style. Who knows, maybe it'll work, but I can't help but feeling if it does work, it might work in spite of the change as opposed to because of the change. Having said that, we could nullify them absolutely perfectly, and if that's the case, I will stand up and go, well, Guardiola is a genius, but I'll also go, what the fuck do I know? I know nothing. Carry on being a genius, Pep. It's going to be interesting. Lyon, I've not even looked at Lyon's side. I've been too busy caught up in this game that I haven't seen Lyon's side. Let me find Lyon's side now and get them on screen. More for myself at very least. Lyon's side is, where is it? So they're playing three at the back. They got Lopez in goal, of course, a very good keeper. Denayer, Marcelo, Marçal, Dubois and Cornet as the wing backs, and Cacaretz, Guamare, I can't pronounce that. Juamares, Aouar in the midfield, and then Memphis and Akambi kind of running the mark. They've got some good players there, of course. We know one of them would love to be a Manchester City player, I'm sure. And Aouar, Depay obviously has skill. No Dembele, which is interesting. They are a good team. They are a very good team, but they're not an excellent team. And I'd much rather always change it. Patrick, thank you for the question. If a loss happens by 1 or by 3, questions have to be asked about the Pep approach to big games and overthinking. Rather lose doing what we do best and no. I can't disagree, Patrick, to be honest, mate. I guess we're going to have to just see how this goes down. I mean, chances are we probably won't lose. I mean, it's all logical, but I think it's natural that when you base... I don't think, what I will say largely, I don't think, by the way, we're at 431 viewers. Can we get that up to 200 likes? It'd be good to see it so more people can join us and we can all have a good time. But I don't think it's unfair of the fans to feel nervous now, because when Guardiola acts cautious, and he is acting cautious by changing the system, it's only understandable that then fans will feel apprehensive. It's an apprehensive, cautious approach, which will make the fans go, oh shit, we need to be apprehensive, cautious, which will make the fans fear the worst. That's just, it's cause and effect. If Guardiola went ballsy and played an attacking team, people would be like, oh well, we're going for it, we're going to batter them, we're going to score goals. But because we're playing like a team that looks a little bit kind of... Look at all those likes go up, you're all wonderful. Because we're playing a team... Someone, by the way, had a go at me the other day for asking likes and live streams, like not understanding how the algorithm works. Like, I'm doing it because it's good to help other people find it. If it bugs you, me asking for likes, by the way, I don't actually mind if you don't like it. It's just a good metric on YouTube. So the more people who do that, the more people view the video and the more fun we all have. So that's why I do it, by the way. And I will be mentioning it again tonight, so I thought I'd explain that. But yeah, basically, I think Guardiola has set the tone. I think Guardiola has set the tone for how City fans feel tonight, and I think that's probably down to that. Having said that, we still should feel confident because we are Manchester City, we are a better team than Lyon, and Lyon no doubt have probably slightly changed the way they're going to play. Another formation may look similar for them, but largely they are making a few changes. They are basically adapting. They're probably not they are making a few changes. They'll probably sit back a little bit deeper. They'll probably be more cautious, all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, this could be an absolute historic night for Manchester City. It could be massive. I'm sorry, this is a Champions League quarter-final against Lyon. If we don't go through tonight, genuine questions should be asked to Guardiola. But I don't see why we won't. I don't see why that will happen. Because we should be going through. Because, I mean... Having said that, it's not going to be easy. If we get through and then go out against Bayern, you know, that's understandable. Bayern are a high-quality team. But at the same time, tonight, we have to get through. We simply have to. And it's fair to say that this is on Guardiola if we don't go through. Alex, thank you so much for the question. Alex Did you see Upamecano's performance against Atletico? The guy has everything we need, in my opinion. Alex, I did indeed. He's a quality player. I made... a video about some players I wanted for centre-back a long time ago, and Upamecano was on that list. He's a quality player. Sadly, we're not in for him. It looks like it's going to be Koulibaly or Diego Carlos, but Alex, I would love him at Manchester City. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video would too. So it looks like it's going to happen, unfortunately. Kevin De Bruyne pointing out there. Thank you very much for the comment as well, mate. We did this against Spurs in the first leg last year. Kevin De Bruyne, we did, in my opinion, as well. And that's what cost us that day. We overthought, we went defensive. And I said before that game as well, when the same thing happened then, like, why can't we just try and do what we usually do instead of making loads of changes? At least this time we haven't got Fabian Dell to make loads of mistakes. Hopefully it won't be anyone else. But we should still beat them. Be positive. Be aggressive. What's that? Some TV show. F Sterling, thank you so much. Saying smash that thumb. The like button. As Hef Sterling saying there, smash that like button. Indeed, get behind it. It's a big game. It's a big game. Come on, City. I want to win, guys. I want to win. I want to go through. Let's go through that team again. I mean, Walker. This is the kind of game that I think he'll shine in. Walker. An absolute rock at the back. Garcia, what does this say about Eric Garcia? I mean, if that is not what if this, here we go, hear me out. What if Guardiola's playing, 3D chess here? Like, The 4D chess. Is that the same? All chess is 3D. What if Guardiola is really one step ahead here, and he's saying Barcelona won't pay a lot of money for you, by the way, and they don't rate you despite how bad their defence was last night. Look what Barcelona bid. It's peanuts. Look how bad their defence is. It's terrible. And I'm still starting you. Maybe Eric Garcia, you should just hang around. Maybe, just maybe, he's doing that, you know. What's to say he isn't doing that? I mean, we can't prove it, I guess. But this is very, very possible. As Hef said, by the way, do smash that like button. 576 people watching. The more people like it, it's good. It gets the views nice and high during this stream, which means a better chat, which means more fun for everyone. And it also helps my channel. If you want to do me a massive favour, by the way, go and give this video, go and give the channel a subscribe if you're new to it as well. It's always good. We've got a good community here. It's a fun community. I'm at 39,384 subscribers. If I get 16 more subscribers, that'll ticker will roll over there to 39,400, which would be wonderful. But Joseph saying Garcia doesn't have his heart in Manchester City. Should Garcia start? Said Sartak. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, largely, I'm inclined to agree. That's probably true. One thing I will say about Garcia is that he obviously is incredibly professional. He's really professional. Thanks for all the likes, by the way. He's incredibly professional, and he is he's very mature for his age and all that kind of stuff. And I don't doubt that his head will try and be in the game at very least. He's a very likeable young lad, and I can also say, like, Guardiola will trust him and like him, and I've no doubt that he's dealt with this all incredibly. I'm sure Garcia basically has dealt with this incredibly maturely. Like, I'm sure he sat down with Guardiola professionally and discussed it, gave his reasons, and been respectful throughout this. So at the same time, even if he's not playing, he is still a professional pro, and he's more mature than most 30-year-old footballers, never mind someone for his age. So I'm not too worried. Rockley saying, get Steve to 40k soon, boys. I would love it. Absolutely love it. I'm quoting Kevin Keegan. Absolutely love it if we got to 40k. It's probably not going to happen. Nicola, by the way, is she's on like sofa duties tonight. Nicola, so is he just chilling on the sofa? Where is John Tom's about? By the way, watch it, John Tom. Nicola is around, and she is dangerous.
What did he say?
He's not here. I'm just saying if he is around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nicola. If John Tom, if you're about, pal, be careful. Do not score Nicola. Let's have a look at some more comments. I think it's 352. Edwin thinks it's 352. So we've got Edison. So that if it was 352, basically you would have Walker and Cancelo fullbacks, Laporte, Garcia, and Fernandinho, and then you would have basically who would be? Would it be like Gundogan, De Bruyne? Yeah, Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Rodri in midfield, and then Sterling and Jesus in the middle, or maybe. Yeah, I mean, it'll have to be that. That'd be interesting. That would be very interesting. Maybe it will be that. Maybe it'll be a 3-4-3 as well. Whatever it's going to be, it's obviously different. It could be, people have said maybe, just maybe, the lineup will be the same in terms of the style. But one thing's for certain is that the players will play different, because why wouldn't they play different? It's a very different way of lining up. Could be a 4-2-2-2. It could be. There's so many ways of looking at it. Basically, I'm sure Lyon's manager who's sat there right now, what's he called? Is it Garcia? Basically saying, what the hell are they doing? I'm sure he sat there trying to work it out. Either way, I still maintain it's a compliment. JJ said, help Stephen, I'm shitting myself. Get to that toilet quickly. I still maintain it's a compliment to... By the way, the match shirt looks pretty nice. The crack pattern looks nice on the training top more, doesn't it? I've just seen it down on the screen. I still maintain this is a compliment to Lyon. So I'd rather we didn't compliment Lyon and complimented Manchester City. As Unknown just said, City are class, and we are class. That's why I want to see City go for it, trust themselves, be bold. What is it from, that Be Aggressive song? I was singing it earlier, Nicola.
I think it's from
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. It's from a cheerleading movie. Does anyone know which one it is? Bring It On, apparently, Nicola said. It's from Be Aggressive. Also, I was talking. Did anyone see my Twitch stream earlier, by the way? I was talking about Clueless on it, and I don't regret it, because Clueless is wonderful. Hello to Thomas there joining in. Thomas, welcome to the stream. Kyle Hutchings saying, Stephen, hold me, I'm scared. Kyle, hold me, I'm scared. No one's holding me.
I'll hold you better.
Nicola getting very aggressive in the background. It's okay. It's engagement. I don't mean it. I'm not going to hold them. I am going to hold you, but I'm not going to hold them. Don't worry. But I am. So I do love you all. Loads. Why we see Ilkay at false 9, the scenes. Tanai, Shay, if we see that, Don't be suspicious. Don't be soldiers, but don't be suspicious. That's from TikTok. I know that one. Joe Hart is on BT Sport. He's looking good. Good old Joe. If it's Gundogan at false 9, that'd be interesting. Thank you very much, Truenio. Away kits looks super nice. I do like this kit. It's good. It's a very good kit. Stephen is asking strangers on the internet to hold him. No, yes. Well, you got to make a living, you know.
You did meet me on the internet.
I did meet Nicola on the internet, and that was my first words to Nicola on the internet on Tinder. Hold me. No, it wasn't. Actually, my first words to Nicola on the internet were, Nicola, hello. That was literally it on Tinder. I'm so smooth, and she went, Stephen, hello. And that's where it all began. And then she eventually got rid of the restraining order. She came round to me. Stockholm Syndrome, it's called. Thomas is nervous. Mate, we're all nervous, Thomas. We're all nervous. Hello to everyone, by the way, on the stream. There's too many of you going, and don't say that, Rockley. Rodri, false 9. Actually, go for it. Put Rodri at false 9. There's too many people to say hello to. There's 526 people, by the way. See if we can get that up to 400 likes. That's 4. That's not 4. 400 likes would be wonderful. A good way to start the game. Smooth with the words, eh? Omar, well, I am a wordsmith, you know. I was like, Nicola, hello. But it's the way I put as well. I put Nicola full stop, hello. It wasn't like Nicola comment. It was a very...
You should have heard what he said on our first date.
Don't go there, because there's always kids watching, and you're always so crude.
I'm joking.
We were very drunk, and you're not joking, no.
You don't have to divulge.
I'm a big flirt as well. I'll put it out there. Kevri STFC. Hey, bro. Hello, mate. You alright? I'm not nervous. I'm just pissed. As in, like, drunk? Or angry, Jack? Or maybe both? Are you angry? Are you just... Angry drunk? Are you... What's... Drangry? We're going to miss Foden's energy he brings. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I put 3 lineups in my preview video, and not one of them had this. I haven't even looked at the bench yet, to be honest. I've been so flabbergasted. Flabbergasted, there's a word for you. That I've not even noticed. The bench, just have a look at the bench again. So, we got Bravo and Stones. Zinchenko, Bernardo, David Silva, Mendy, Morris. Then Otamendi, Foden, Doyle, Palmer, I can't eat grapes on the stream, Nicola, and Bernardo. Nicola's just brought, look at that, isn't that like a la carte? This is what you don't get on most football streams. All you need is a glass of wine. A little pot of grapes, a ramekin of grapes. It's the most middle class football stream you've ever seen in my life. That's an interesting bench. We've got obviously plenty of people to come on. I want to see your wife. Don't know her face. Javier, you little creep. She's on loads of videos, mate. She's on my Twitch stream last night, so you can go watch that. Stephen, your Stones take had Twitter fuming. Yeah, people think I hate John Stones. I swear. Oh, thank you. I've got a drink here, but I've got a backup drink. Thank you, Nicholas bought over a drink as well. People, what happens on Twitter, right, is people only read the words that they don't disagree with, then miss all the caveats. I don't hate John Stones. My point on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, was that John Stones has only been okay at Manchester City, in my personal opinion. And I think the hate that other people, like, say, Gundogan, Otamendi have got, has been more aggressive at times than what Stones gets, despite them, in my opinion, once again, offering more throughout their careers than Stones has. That's what I feel, and I feel like sometimes it's a bit disproportionate because Stones, he's cool, he's likeable, he's affable, he's likeable, he's one of the lads and all that kind of stuff, and he's a handsome fella, and we all like, oh, Stones, he's class, he's dead cool, he looks great. And I think naturally, we tend to, we're all, people, if you're a good-looking fella, or a good-looking person in general, people just tend to have more patience for you. Seriously, it's just life. You'll notice it. You probably notice this. People who are cool get more chances than other people. And I feel there's an element of that. Subconsciously, we do it. We're all prone to giving people more chances if we like them, be it because they're affable in interviews or because they're cool looking and in press photos. That's my opinion. I think people are nice to Stones because he's a local lad. And you have a right to that if you want to, but I feel like he gets a little bit more of a chance than some people would do. I've just noticed, by the way, the lineup is kind of cutting Sterling off and no one said a thing. There we go, Sterling, you're back. I might be wrong on that, but that's how I took it. But I don't hate John Stones. John Stones is he seems like an alright bloke. He just needs Bill Stones a statue. Shut up, you. He just needs to focus. And I believe Otamendi is criminally underrated. Yes, Otamendi's a bit naff these days, but Otamendi in 17-18, Otamendi was probably the best defender in the league. I said it. He was absolutely great all year. Stones was great in the first half of the season. Otamendi was great too. Then Laporte came when he was great, but Otamendi was great alongside him. So basically, I think And Otamendi's been very useful. He's never injured, and he's always useful. I think he's a good player, Otamendi. Not at his best anymore, largely. I think he gets a lot of criticism that Stones doesn't get personally, which is weird. But anyway, it is what it is. John Stones breaks his bones, but names will never hurt him, so it's fine, don't worry, Jerry. But Pep trying to match Lyon 5-2, most likely, I reckon. But yeah, once again, I don't hate John Stones. He's a good footballer. He's a local Nazar. He's only Yorkshire, so he's only like an hour away, and he's like local in the sense that he's a northerner, if you know what I mean. In the way that he feels like one of the lads, like Joe Hart wasn't local, but we all warmed to him because he's an English lad, and he feels like one of the young. It's that sense. He's local in that sense, but that he's not a Londoner basically. He's a northerner. He's one of us, and so yeah, essentially that's the crux of it, I think. Why Mahrez is not starting? I guess Guardiola doesn't trust him to work hard enough in these big games, which is Northerner pact. Yeah, Matalotti is basically that with Stones. But I think Mahrez is a very good player. I'm sure he'll come on if we need him at some point. But I think Guardiola has certain players that he'll trust to run and press a little bit more, be a little bit more tactically aware. And maybe that's it. Hello to Nicholas there. Hello to Nicholas Hojberg. Sorry if you got it wrong, mate. Sorry, I'm trying my best. But the lineup: Ederson, Walker, Laporte, Garcia, Cancelo, Rodri, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Jesus, KDB, Sterling. I mean, I've written it out as I remembered it there. Who absolutely knows? Who knows how it'll be? See, Nazar, you get me now. Thank you. I love Johnny too. Nazar, no worries. I don't dislike him at all. I just think he can be a little bit underwhelming as a footballer sometimes. Focus, John, and you'll be a quality player.
You have a personal agenda against him, Stephen.
Piss off. Jack Smith, thank you so much for the question. Defensive lineup for next year. Jack, this is the one I would love to see because I presume it means it's worked. Jack, the defensive lineup I would like to see is Ederson, of course. Right back, Kyle Walker, because Walker's been quality, or Cancelo. Then Koulibaly with Laporte, or Diego Carlos with Laporte. Left back, I want to see Mendy start initially and see if we can find that form. If not, put Cancelo there. But I want to see Mendy get a chance to prove he could be as good as we all hope he could be. So we'll see. Let me just, by the way, let me. You're all on the Instagram, by the way. Let me just. I'm just going to do an Instagram story because I've not done one for this. So just watch. Let me get behind the scenes and all this kind of stuff. What are you doing, Nicola?
I'm thirsty.
You taking the drink that you brought over? Just take it. Let me just get on this here. Let me get the story going. Oh, there we go. 1 second. Come and join me for watch along. Sorry, this is behind the scenes. The stuff I forgot to do. See, this is what happens. It's like people like Goldbridge and that. They've got people doing the shit for him. And I haven't. Sent a story. Done. Do you want to be my social media person? Stephen Techwiz. Stephen, you Samsung wanker. They are better phones, mate. I'm having that. I am team Android, but I've smashed my phone. I've always been team Android. Stephen Techwiz. We have to believe. We do have to believe. Adam Smith, vamos. Vamos. Indeed. Come on, Tom. Stephen, hold my hand, man. There we go. I'm holding it. Put your hand to the screen and we're holding hands. Hi, Instagram. Hello, Ange. Bloody Goldbridge. Yeah, that Goldbridge. He's very successful. So good. Well done to him. Just be a nicer person. That's all I would say. Sinster with the unicorn. Sinster. Thank you so much, by the way, Sinster. Was it you? I think it was Sinster for the Twitch support, Sinster. Hero. So much. Positivity unicorn. Everyone give a round of applause for the positivity unicorn. If you're a regular on these streams, that you'll know that the positive unicorn is it's a staple of these streams. Since is the hero that we all need, and don't worry, Michael Lucas, I will never become that. I'm a happy person. I'm a nice person, so I would never turn to the dark side. I'd rather just be. That was the nerdiest thing I've ever said. What the hell? Why am I quoting Star Wars in it? I've said a lot nerdier than that. Let's be honest. I mean, my Twitch titles, everything about him. But yeah, I would never do that. Alex, I could not possibly comment. Beef with Goldbridge? Nah, I just don't like people who bully kids. That's all I would say. I mean, if that makes me having beef, I just like nice people, really. Can you read out the lineup? I will do in a second. Here we go. Is Edison, Walker, Laporte, Garcia, Cancelo, Rodri, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Jesus, KDB and Sterling. Mitchell Bassett, sound mate. Hello to Mitchell. Thank you for the comment. Odd choice by Pep with a 3 in the midfield. Yeah, it is. It's very odd. Who knows how it's going to go, Mitchell? I mean, people say maybe it's 3-4-3, maybe it's 3-5-2, maybe it's just a 4-3-3 with some kind of weird setup. Who knows how it's going to be, Mitchell? I got a feeling whatever's going to happen, by the way, it's going to change frequently throughout this game. It's going to be constantly changing. It's going to be interesting, which is not what I wanted. I wanted familiar. I wanted comfort. I wanted a big warm cuddle of a lineup. You know, something we can relate to. Stevie, you need a skin fade haircut. Brian, I don't want a skin fade haircut because I am not a 22-year-old little kind of socialite. I like my curly hair. I need a haircut right now, admittedly, but I don't want a skin fade. I'm not Aguero. I don't like that look personally. I'm a scruffy boy, you know. I don't like that whole Aguero. Like, Nicola would dump me. She's just not me, unfortunately. I have it like a number 4 on the size usually, but I'm not having a skin fade. No, I'm too old for that. I don't hang around on D's gate, so it's not really for me, unfortunately. Mark, I am shitting it, pal. Jeremy McCoon saying fade equals chavs. No, they're not all chavs. It's just, I don't know, it's a certain kind of like, I associate that with like footballers who are all little playboys, and I associate that with like the only way is Essex and all that lot. I'm sure some of you watching have that, and I'm sure you look absolutely beautiful. I'm not doubting that. But I'm a scruffy indie boy, man. I'm the guy who's got 2 guitars in my front room. I was born to have curly hair, and I'll die with curly hair. So that's what I'm going to have. I mean, hopefully I die with curly hair, because that means I've retained this beautiful mop. Steven, stop being so effing nerdy. No! You stop being so boring and straight-edged. I'll always be nerdy, and that's how I'll live. That is game. You're called Gamer HD. Your name's Gamer HD. Steve, we will be getting 1 unicorn every City goal today. I don't know if you can afford it, mate, but that would be wonderful. I hope to see many unicorns. Haven't seen the team sheet. How is it? It's on screen, mate. It's interesting. Walker, Laporte, Garcia, Cancelo, Rodri, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Jesus, KDB and Sterling. It looks like 3 at the back potentially with Fernandinho, Garcia, Laporte. 2 wing backs in Cancelo and Walker, and then maybe Sterling and Jesus up front with a midfield behind of De Bruyne, Gundogan and Rodri. It's going to be very, very interesting. Scar 7K saying, Stephen, we love you, mate. I love you too. Michael Lewis, you're building out your wafer by any chance? I'm going to probably put some earphones in. My stream's not started, by the way, yet, so of course it hasn't. I'm going to get ready to start it. I'm miles behind for what it's worth. I'm going to check my streams because these are miles behind. I don't have BT Sport, unfortunately. They're so slow. I'm just so far behind everyone else. I bet we already scored, knowing me. No fake scores, by the way, or I will beat you. I won't beat you. I'll just be upset. Come on, stream. They're still bloody singing the anthems on the BT Sport stream. I'm using a BT Sport login on the computer, by the way, and it's so far behind. How is BT Sports login that far behind? It just doesn't make any sense. It's not fair, because I've actually got BT Sport login on the actual laptop. Terrible. Come on, streams. I'm checking just random internet streams now to see if they're any quicker. I don't think they are, unfortunately. Let's see if any of them are a little bit ahead. They're not ahead, are they? They're all just miles behind. How are they all so late? Currently booing the Champions League anthem. You want to know where we're up to. Good on it. What's everyone's predictions, by the way? What's everyone's score predictions? Let me know in the comments below. How is it so far behind? It's ridiculous. A good 2 minutes behind. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. KD play. What it's worth saying, by the way, is that regardless of wherever people start, I'm just trying to catch up to the game. We've got all those scores. 2-0, Adam, 3-1, 1-0, 2-1, 4-0. So many things going on. Absolutely loads of people picking pretty decent scores. I will take those scores. I just want to watch the game now. It's 2 minutes in. Enjoy the match, Unrivaled. Seriously, BT? Just get going, lads. Alright, let me get this match going. I'm just getting ready, 1 sec. There we go. I'm literally 3 minutes behind, which is wonderful. 3 minutes behind. That's terrible, BT. Absolutely terrible. Rob, are any of those actually not massively behind? Is it only just started, by the way? Is it not actually delayed? But we're underway. We're underway, which is going to be interesting. Alfie, is it actually a one football? I didn't realise it was. If it is, I would have been using it. Oh, okay, so we're not actually that far behind. So it was a little bit delayed by the looks of it. That's good. So let's have a look where we're at in terms of the actual... Oh, that's nice. I thought I was miles behind everyone. I'm behind as well, don't worry. Sometimes, Robbie, that's good. Okay. Okay, cheers, Rob, as well, for the messages. Really appreciated. Robbie and Rob there. The Rob's just doing it in. Edison's nearly finding Walker there. Walker's miles up. So Walker's obviously playing ring back. Yeah, it looks like Fernandinho is dropping deep. It's free at the back. Yeah, definitely free at the back. So this is going to be interesting. Let me just see if my dad got it. Got it working. Could you text me that and see if you've got the stream working? That's alright. Thank you. Nicola's just chasing me down for me. I'll make sure, you know, the big man. My dad's like, hasn't got BT either and he's terrible technology, so I'm always like, can you just send me your stream? He doesn't sound like that, of course. By the way, 638 people. Oh, we got to 39,400. Only 600 more subscribers. Walker's mega high. This is not the time to be mega high, Walker. Is he doing it? Walker's stoned in the game, apparently. Sterling up against the Naya there. That should have been every day in training. That should have been every day in training. I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to take the earphones off, actually, and just put the quality of the volume down. If you can hear the commentary at any point, by the way, let me know, because I've just took the headphones out. It's easier. I'm getting the sense that we had a chance here early on. Oh, Sterling! Ah! That's a good start. That's a good start. It's a lovely ball from Cancelo. I mean, I feel like he should have opened his body up there, personally, Sterling and shot. He did open his body up. He should have just tried to dink the keeper. I'm honestly thinking he should have scored that. You can hear the commentary. Is it really loud or is it only subtle? Because if it's subtle and I'm talking, it should be fine. Good start, though. Very good start. All right, keep it up, City. Hello to Danilo. Danilo joining in. Humble after Juventus crashed out. You'll be watching and supporting us. I've got 2 drinks on the go with for some reason. Oh, an early goal would be lovely here. The thing about this is, like, honestly, this is the kind of thing where you're so behind, Robbie. Unlucky. This is the kind of game where you can hear when you don't talk. Okay, Rob. Yeah, I'll try and maybe just kind of keep talking every now and then. But this, I honestly feel these competitions where if City get an early goal and push it, maybe get a second, it could be absolutely. Come on, Matt. Loving the start. Hi, Stephen. Hello to Matt there as well. Remember joining. It could be that they basically have to push forward, and we could see quite a few. It could be a really high-scoring game, like the Barcelona game was, because basically teams got nothing to lose. Well, Walker, what are you doing, mate? What is Walker doing? Nicola's just disappeared. I don't know where she's just gone. Score predictions. Careful, Kyle. Chesting it back there. Very, very confident. Walker just scared me too. I can't show the game because my channel will get deleted. I swear, Walker scored a known goal then. Imagine that. That would have been terrible. Don't do that to me, Kyle. Walker being Walker. 3-1 City would be lovely, Jerry. I would take that. I would massively take that. Of course I would take it. I'd take anything. As long as the City had more than Lyon, I guess. It looks like a dynamic team so far. It'd be interesting to see how it works. Cancelo. I mean, this is the kind of game actually set up. This is the setup Mendy's been crying out for, weirdly. Like, genuinely. Wing back, Mendy get a chance just to get forward. Annoyingly, Angelino would be perfect in this system. Angelino genuinely is one of the best wing backs in Europe at the moment. He's just that really good, but he's never around. Because we know he's obviously not in favour. That 30 seconds is not too bad. I'll take that, Dale. Also, by the way, it's worth saying that there's a delay as well in terms of what you're seeing on YouTube, as I see it, if that makes sense. So what I'm seeing is delayed to you guys as well. So you can't show the game. Don't know why people think you can. I have no idea. I think people want to find the game, but they go on YouTube and search it, which is you're welcome to come and join me and watch it. But largely, I can't show the game, so it's just one of those things. Go on, Werner. Werner just walloped it off the pitch. I'm live streaming the Real game. None of that kind of spamming. Unfortunately, that I don't want to be seen to be promoting that kind of stuff. How long have you done YouTube for? Gamer, I've done YouTube for like 4 years now. Sorry, I got distracted then by text. It's been about 4 years I've been doing YouTube stuff for. Where have you been, Nicola?
Get a bottle of wine.
Get a bottle of wine? What have you been doing? Where have you got wine from? Did you order it?
Ordered it.
Nicola's ordered wine off Deliveroo. Is that not the most middle class thing in the world? Sell you wines?
Well, because my mum basically
Yeah,
gave me money for a treat, so I thought I'd treat myself to a nice
Oh,
bottle of
you
wine.
see that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Bainer Ragnarsson, hello from Faroe Islands. Is it Bainer? Is it pronounced Bainer? I've never had anyone from Faroe Islands before. I've never had that before, so that's wonderful. Faroe Islands, maybe I have, but I don't know. It sounds like a beautiful place, by the way. Harrison Pratt, I mean, I'm going to presume, by the way, Wolverine, that person actually is just maybe... To be fair to Harrison, who's put the score there, I presume Harrison's just actually... predicting the score, because I did ask earlier what people think it could be, so maybe we'll see. Champagne if we win 2, Nicola, Alpha said.
Huh?
Champagne's Alpha.
Champagne, it's white wine.
She said, but champagne 2 if we win, Nicola.
Oh, right, okay.
Ben, this is my full-time job, and to be honest, it was starting to go really well, but then the pandemic hit, and basically, it's my full-time job, yeah, but only, I mean, it gets me a solid wage. I had a couple of sponsorships on my channel that they all basically disappeared as soon as the pandemic hit. I had one with The Athletic, and that disappeared. And then AdSense revenue. I'm completely open with you guys. Last year when I did a Rodri video last year. Do you remember Rodri sign? I did a video which got about 20,000 views, 23,000 views. And according to YouTube's revenue, that earned me about $60, that's more than most videos I get, really, to be honest. And that was worth about $60 because dollars is in American. I got a Nathan Ake video this year. The Nathan Ake video basically got 24,000 views, so much more, 26,000 actually, and it's earning me about $30. So basically more views and less than half basically. So essentially AdSense is based on what companies are paying for ads on YouTube, and basically it's all just disappeared overnight because companies have stopped spending money. So YouTube earnings are massively down, but I'll get through it hopefully. Richie Cale, thank you so much. Good save Edison apparently. I've not seen it yet Unrivaled. I guess I'm about to say it. This will be interesting. It's good to see you saved it though. Oh, here it is coming up now. It is a good save. Solid save. A solid save. Well done, Eddie. Pretty even start so far, I would say. AdSense makes no sense. Nice, Jerry. Will Garcia stay? I don't think so, Charlie. I think that game last night will kind of. That game last night will basically force Barcelona to essentially just rebuild their defence. I think they've got absolutely no choice but to do that. So, yeah, I think he'll end up going. They'll cough up like 20 million euros, something like that, I reckon, or 15 million euros and another 10 in add-ons. YouTube has been farcical of late with how it's working. Yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Fernandinho's a bit dodgy. I think Fernandinho isn't a centre back. He's not bad there, but I don't think he's a natural centre back. So he was always going to be interesting. I'm tired today, by the way. Oh, Nicholas brought me a glass of wine over. A wine for the stream. Sol, if you do it one more time, I am going to be... you do it one more time, I'll put you in timeout, Sol, so you're playing with fire. Now, he said, we'll all try and trick me with a skull. I'll let you off this time, Sol, but I'm a feisty boy.
Oh, that's
Go on, see.
well nice.
Really nice wine.
Yeah, try it.
Hi there to Kevin as well. Sol, don't troll, indeed. Sol, mate, why? Exactly. Sol, I won't. And, Sol, if you carry... Right, Sol, I'm giving you 30 seconds to change that behaviour before... I will. I presume you're young, Sol, but if you do it, you will get hit from the channel. But this is your last warning, Sol. I'm letting you have the time delay there. There we go. It's all right. You've learned your lesson now. None of that shit on this channel. I rule with an iron fist. I'm a dictator on this channel. Sefton, it takes probably about, what does it take to get the match on here? Probably about a 500 million sponsorship deal with UEFA. I mean, if you can all fund the revenue rights for it to show it, then that's what it takes. I mean, I could put it on, but immediately I'd have lawyers getting me down and my channel would be taken down. I don't really want that to happen, so. That was a soul in the gulag. Soul free game ban. Get in the gulag. It's been sent to the gulag. Is that how it works? What does he say? Something like that, isn't it? Hi to Finley. Oh, come on, lads. A bit too sloppy with the break in the lines passes here. Nice tackle from Fernandinho. Ben, I can never see Messi leaving them personally, so I think Messi will just retire in a year or so if he doesn't get any better. So personally, I can't really see him leaving, unfortunately, or going to Manchester City. Maybe if he goes anywhere, it'll be like one of those things where he goes to like Qatar or MLS, something like that. Rudy can't game. You can't mod, mate. I don't really need a mod, to be honest, Rudy. I'll only ever like
The only mod is Nick.
The only mod is Nicola.
I'm not doing it right now. But
She's a part-time mod.
if you need me to step in, then
yeah, basically.
it gets rowdy.
What I do, Nicola's like the mod police. Like if I need anything, I just give Nicola a call, and all of a sudden she's on it. I'm having issues, and she's like, she throws on a riot gear, and she jinxes it. Nicola just went, why?
It's nice. It's really nice.
Nice, she said. Right, I've got to check. I'll give you a little wait.
Well, what aromas are you getting?
I'm getting hints of grape. Alcohol.
Yeah. Wine?
Le Graps. Levin. Bit of almond.
Almond?
Beans.
Beans? Grass? You getting any of that grass?
Oh, it does a bit like grass actually. It's got like if you were chewing grass because you were a child. That kind of taste to it. It's a nice wine. I love some beady wine. Nicola bullied John last stream. Since she did indeed. Swear mods went out of fashion like 20 years ago. I'd have a mod if I had a massive community, Robbie. But I don't think I need it, to be honest. I'm paying attention to you guys, and I've got that woman there who can sort it out for me. That woman there, that ferocious beast. She's got. I mean, she has got. Yeah, it's dangerous territory daily. She is the mod, and I mean, I trust her with my life, but I also I don't trust other people's lives in her hands. She's ferocious. The only good thing I'll say, by the way, is when I do live streams, is because I'm so busy talking to you guys, I don't have time to be nervous during the game, which is really nice. I get distracted by you all. Miles and Banga, Steve-O! Hello to Miles. Thank you, by the way, for all the subscribers. We're on 39,422. Do you reckon we can get to 39,500? 39,500. If we can get like... So basically, there's 547 people watching. I know all of you aren't subscribed. If you are subscribed, if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Everyone in the comments, tell everyone who's not subscribed why they should subscribe. Tell them that I'm ace. Lyon are looking good. I think we're probably sitting back a little bit, giving us some confidence. Kestel van der Mesch. Your name's so satisfying to say, mate. Have I pronounced it right? Kestel van der Mesch. I love Van der names. Van der so-and-so. Lyon will tire soon, I reckon. No way they can keep this pressing up. They like to press a lot. They are aggressive side, but hopefully... oh, look at the comments. I've just basically fed the comments. And they're all coming through. Stephen's Bay. Some is ace because Stephen likes unicorns. I do like ace. Subscribe, you frauds. Blackjack going for it. He's ace. Please, if you haven't already. Thank you so much, everyone. You're all ace. It's a friendly community. Oh, Pep overthinking things again. Everything again. I mean, he does that. We'll see. We'll see. Professional savage. Van der Wonk. What a word. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. We do look a little bit sloppy. So nervous right now. Same Ronaldo. Subscriber Stephen will track you down and sing at your house at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's probably true, actually. Dan Martin has everyone subscribed. He's got the self-restraint of a 2-year-old when buying shirts. It's pretty much true. I can't really disagree with that. Have you all followed my Twitch, by the way? Twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany. I play some cool games and all that. John Bennett, subscribe because Stephen is the only YouTuber that doesn't fake it for the cameras and clout. Bang on. Well, I try to. Yeah, I try to. I try to not. Well, I basically try to be myself because I think that's the best way to be. Zuby, the shirt is basically it's just in shops. You know, this shirt is out now. You can buy it. So, Sinster, don't feel sick. You'll be fine. Oh, thank you so much, Unrivaled. You're a good man. By the way, I need 11 more likes to get to 500. Smash that like button. Yeah, and I actually agree with Guns N' Roses and AVGN. I mean, that's why I read it. Yeah, I agree. It's a very low quality game so far. But we're not at 3,500 yet, Sefton. What it actually says, I mean, we're on 39,425 according to my live app. I don't know why Social Blaze rounded it up like that, but we're not yet, unfortunately. Not much going on here in this game. A little bit sloppy in midfield at the moment. We're not really keeping the ball particularly well. One thing I will say as well, the low pace of this game is doing wonders for taking the edge out of it, isn't it? It's a really slow game. And also, we're going to have to be a damn sight better than this against Bayern. No, I've got no doubt we will up our game, of course. When we play a better team, usually you rise to the level. So, we'll see. I do think Pep will stay. Slim Reaper, what a name. I do think he'll stay, yeah. I don't think it's that fundamental. Whether he'll extend his contract or not the year after, I think one thing's for certain, if we get very far, he'll extend his contract. Like if he gets to the final, I think that'll be enough for him to extend it. Robbie reckons this is a one chance, one goal sort of game. You're probably not wrong, Robbie. There's so many drinks on the go. At some point, yeah, I would like to basically assert ourselves on it. De Bruyne is just playing kind of on the right, isn't he, really? He kind of floats off to the right. Of the midfield three, it looks like Rodri's sitting in the deeper with Gundogan pushing forward to the left and De Bruyne pushing forward to the right. Jerry needs a nap and he also wants Gabriel Jesus to score. I hope you're right, Jerry. And go for a nap, man, if you want to. Probably better. Oh, shit. Bloody hell. Oh, what are you doing, Kev? Christian wants Bernardo on right now. I mean, we're only 20 minutes in. We've got to bear in mind that usually City are kind of slow starters, I would say. It takes a bit of time to find a rhythm, so I'm not going to panic yet. We've got a long way to go. Lyon will have their spell. The longer it goes on, largely, I actually think Lyon will start to feel a little bit more nervous because they're not used to, they'll start to fear our quality a little bit more. So, oh wow, they're nearly in behind there. They're good, this Lyon. They're a solid team, this. Oh, nice. Nice, Gabby. See, oh, Kev's brilliant, isn't he? Oh, see, Denaya's got pace. He actually matched Sterling there, hasn't he? Did well, though. I maintain, by the way, that largely Denaya should still be at Manchester City. Do you remember when he came back from Celtic and he was that good, genuinely that good? He was quality. He started playing for Belgium during Belgium's incredible team and stuff like that. And he was fantastic for Celtic in the Champions League as well. And then we said, right, sign a new contract and you'll be our fourth choice next season. He did that, and then we bloody extended Demichelis and loaned him out anyway, despite getting him to signing a new contract, to telling him he'd be fourth choice. And after that, a bunch of loans messed him up massively. He lost his confidence. Now he's getting his form back, but I feel like he should have been a ready-made Manchester City player. We really dented his path. They've got a feeling as well, by the way, allegedly, if Koulibaly comes to Manchester City and Napoli can't get Gabriel, Denayer apparently is on their shortlist. So watch Denayer have a route to the top anyway, regardless. He should have been at Man City. I maintain that. Not a good start. Gotta be patient, everyone, by the way. Someone's called Stick Bugged. I saw that meme the other day. It's a good meme. Ryan, don't get me started on it, pal. It was a terrible piece of business. Nice from Cancelo. Again from Cancelo. Fortunately, Sterling gave it away, but it was really nice from Cancelo. Malik. I mean, Malik, it could be anyone, pal. Possibly could be a PSG, could be, I mean, probably be Bayern if you're not City. You'd think Bayern are the favourites largely. But we'll see. Oh, don't. Oh, I'm a bit nervous now. But that was so easy. It was so easy. Come on, City. That's ridiculous. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That's just really, really, really poor defending. It's so annoying. It's just so easy how they can just basically just punt it over the top on our terrible slow defence. Trash. I'm just checking offside. Oh, I think he's on maybe. Look at that line. He's... What's Edison? Is it offside? I mean, it looked offside to me. It looks onside, sorry. Oh, Pep's done his little water bottle thing when he comes to him. He's always doing that. Which is always when he's bloody nervous. Garcia is slow, you're right. He's very slow. I mean, he did well to get back and win the ball, but I'm so bored of having slow defenders. Genuinely slow defenders. Walker's line as well. Do you know what causes line problems like that? Seriously. When you mess around with the defence and you change the system, and all of a sudden the line's different and they've got different reference points and you have different players pointing at each other saying you need to be there and whatever. And I swear when you make changes, it's a nice finish to be fair to Cornet. I swear when you make changes, it just essentially, it messes up with the rhythm. So we'll see. Pep's got to change it around because so far we've done this to ourselves so far. We've invited this onto him by changing our system, by being too passive and too aggressive. We've got plenty of time left to fix it, but so far, this is exactly what everyone feared was going to happen, and so far it's happened. Don't be a letdown, Pep. Please sort it out. Please sort this out. What flump. Stephen McDonald, at least you used the word flump, which is wonderful. I mean, look at that defensive line. And look how I mean, do you know what's so worse? Who was following Cornet? Walker didn't follow him. Fernandinho didn't follow him. Neither Fernandinho or Walker followed the left wing back. They literally drag him back. I mean, at least Garcia, to be fair, he's too slow, but he got back and won his challenge. And Cornet was someone else's man, and absolutely no one followed them. Absolutely no one followed him. It's just poor. He was totally unchallenged. I do think Garcia is too slow, but in that, at least he got back and won his challenge. But that's not on Garcia as well. It's on Fernandinho and Walker not pulling back, and Walker for being getting the line wrong, and also on Pep for changing. So far, by the way, this is as tepid as the Real Madrid semi-final. Yeah, you're right, Sheba. There's loads of time left. It's just very frustrating to watch. One thing I will say, by the way, and it's not Garcia's fault that he's chosen to do this, but if we're going to play a high-line defence, which we always do, can we at least do it with people who can run? Like, is that too much to ask? If we're going to play a defence that essentially pushes up that high, we're going to have defenders that are quick to get back if it goes over the top. It's so stupid to play a system that relies on pace to cover the space and have no one who can actually do that in the team. The only one who probably can is Laporte. He's miles back on the other side. But the rest, it's just frustrating, basically. If we're going to play a high line, I want really fast centre-backs. Like, really fast centre-backs. Since they're dropping the positivity unicorn. Since the thank you so much. I just want us to start playing some football now. I mean, Robbie, you're probably not wrong there, unfortunately. They're a much better team than we are. Kev with a whipped free kick. I just hate it when basically we almost feel like we've given up before the game's even started, and that's what the lineup felt like. Stone Sheba, thank you so much for becoming a member. Absolute hero. There's some bonus content coming your way, pal. Potentially. Thank you so much for becoming a member, though. I appreciate it, loads, Stone. You're a big hero. Welcome to the squad. Fernandinho, that's a yellow card, isn't it? It is indeed. Thank you so much, Stone. You're a good man. Or good lady. Or whatever. But thank you very much. Aouar is a quality player, Michael. He is indeed. Oh, that familiar sense of deja vu. Do you know when you just hate being right sometimes? Genuinely, sometimes you just hate being right because a lot of us were saying, like, at the start of the game beforehand, Pep, what you're doing, you're making this much more complicated than it needs to be. And it looks like that's what he has done so far. We'll see, we'll see. It just also looked like it could be a lot more painful than it needs to be. We won all at half time. It's very possible, Tube Dude. He even missed the header then, Fernandinho. I love Ferner, but he's not a centre-back, I'm sorry. We need not Bernardo one, we need some urgency. The way I wanted us to play, basically. The way I wanted us to play was the four at the back that had the Real Madrid team. Bernardo looks disappointed on the bench. And then I wanted basically midfield of Rodri. And then Bernardo and De Bruyne. I want Rodri sitting, Bernardo De Bruyne, go aggressive, control the ball, push them high up the pitch, unsettle them, then have Foden, Foden, Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. I wanted that. I wanted a team full of energy and aggression. Not just a bunch of people not really knowing what they're meant to be doing and lots of midfielders that can't really attack. And I'm not overly negative, you know this. But if this stays like this is entirely on Pep. Chris, thank you so much. Chris, bring in the coffee there. Oh, come on. Oh. Semi-chance, keeper messing up there. Chris, thank you so much. Cheers, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Go on, Sterling. We're only getting well here. Jordan saying, how can you lot play Lyon? I think Jordan's a United fan and not play Bernardo, Morris, Foden, etc. I'm with you, man. I'm with you entirely. I mean, Bernardo hasn't been in great form, to be fair, but still in the energy in this kind of game, a big game, I would start Bernardo every single day in this one, personally. I feel like the energy we need, you bring it. It's as simple as that for me. Walker, that's a dumb pass. Oh, I'm apprehensive. Oh, Depay with a lovely flick there. Logger isn't strong enough for this. You bet $100 on Lyon. Wow, Quavo Huncho. I hope you lose money tonight. Sorry. Thank you, Akshay. I love that you support the channel. There's an awful long time left. There's a good hour left at least, you know. An hour for a Pep to realise he's got it incredibly wrong. And he needs to change it up. Robbie, I don't know. I can't really see that happening. He's signing players at the moment. So I probably don't think that's going to happen. But there will be an awful lot of questions asked about him, which is probably understandable. Probably Thomas is right. You're probably right. Cancelo has been the best player so far. But we are literally... we're kind of clutching at straws there. No, he's done well so far, Cancelo, to be fair to him. Also, I probably agree. Get Ferner off. Because he's going to get himself sent off, isn't he? I've not even seen what Fernandinho people are talking about yet. Gareth, in terms of Edison, I think it's one of those things where the angle looks a lot closer than it is. I think it was probably like a good 3 meters away from him or something like that. Or 3 feet away, 3-4 feet away. I don't think it was anywhere near as close as it looked. Come on, City. I've been stupidly expectant, but City in it, Chris. I think we can all relate to that, unfortunately. I think we have to take Fernandinho off, aren't we? Unfortunately, it looks like he's kind of lost it a bit. All I can say is I hope we get to half-time and we're not losing by any further goals. And then we see mass changes because this is not working. I mean, this is so bad. Robbie, you never know. Do not tempt City to find a way to make it worse, because it could happen. Karen, this is literally a Manchester City shirt. I'm not going to change the shirt. Because it looks like Lyon. This is one of our new kits. Karanga, Onyx, thank you very much. Our build-up take too much time. Karanga, you are spot on, unfortunately. We are slowing the build-up. Because we've got... Oh, bloody hell, Finidi, giving it away constantly. It's because we haven't got any of our usual incisive passes. We've sacrificed positivity for defensive caution, and that's affecting our build-up because it's just... There's not the players on there that would link it all together. Foden's not there, David Silva's not there, Bernardo's not there, Mahrez is not there. We've got a bunch of defenders on. Only really, three natural attacking players, I would say, in the team. I'll tell you what, this is low, isn't it? This is low. I mean, the thing that's really frustrating me is that we're not really playing it the way we usually do. We're not really playing it through the middle. We're not really working the ball. We're not really basically putting a foot on it, passing it around, cutting through the lines. We're not seeing little triangles that you associate with Guardiola teams. Stone Sheba said Pep should not have played a formation that basically never play. Should have stuck to the 4-3-3. I mean, I agree. One thing I will say largely is I hate it when you try things for the first time in a game, because all that does is create uncertainty. In a big game, and you're trying something that basically hasn't already happened before. Who's lying? Where's Jacob? Jacob, you put you in timeout for now. But basically, I don't really think you should make changes in a big game. Like, just stick to what you know. There's a familiar. There's something to be said for essentially for consistency. There's something to be said for familiarity, because I think that's a big thing. And genuinely, it's like you feel more familiar when it's something that you don't have to. So basically, they're trying to deal with the pressure of a big game while also processing the instructions at the same time. There's just too much, in my opinion, going on inside their heads at the moment. Basically, Pep is overloading them with too much information. That's how I take it. I might be wrong on that, but that's how I feel. Like, you want to be on autopilot. You want to be confident. You want to be playing in the way that you usually play. You want to feel that you know everything like the back of your hand. Because when you've got that much pressure on you, you need to feel comfortable. You need to feel familiar. You need to feel ready for what you're going to do. And how can you be fully prepared mentally if you're also trying to learn new things at the same time? It's frustrating. Dave, now banned from this channel. See you later, Dave. I know you heard that comment. But that's what bugs me. It bugs me because I think I honestly think, and I'm sorry, I think it's a dumb thing to do for a very intelligent person. Like, I don't, even if it works, I still maintain I'm right on this. And that sounds really strange. Even if we win, I still think it's a bad idea. I think the simple psychology of it all absolutely makes no sense. And I don't know more than Pep. Pep knows vastly more about football than any of us. But what I will say is that I think I understand human psychology as well as he does. I do. I genuinely believe that to be true. I think humans are quite predictable things. Humans like familiarity. Humans crave consistency, and humans deal with pressure in a very similar way. And largely, we like to feel comfortable, focused, and prepared. And look at the scenario here. Basically, we're playing in Lisbon, so we're playing in a weird stadium we've not played before, in no fans. Weird, no fans. Weird expectation because we're playing a lesser team. Too much pressure there. Then not only that, we're changing the formation. We've got to get used to it because essentially the formation says we're not good enough defensively, and having to adapt to that while dealing with the pressure of the game. There's so much going on that you want as little that is uncomfortable as possible. And that's what bugs me. And I think basically Guardiola is a genius, but I think he has a blind spot. And sometimes simple options are the best ones. And that's how I feel about it. I love you, Pep. I will appreciate you forever. But I don't think you are above criticism. And I don't think you have to be a football person either to understand that. I don't think you have to. There's been enough comments largely from Guardiola's players about all the information he gets. There's been enough examples largely about what we can do and so on. And I think in this instance, this is not a tactics thing. This is not, I know more about football than Guardiola thing. I think this is a simple human psychology thing. And I think what we're doing here is asking the players to learn something new in a game when they've got so much riding on it. And I don't know. It feels dumb to me. It feels dumb. Rant over. But that's about as big a rant as you're going to get from me. But It didn't need to be this difficult. I mean, look how we played against Real Madrid. I'm sorry, Real Madrid are a better team than Lyon. They're a better team than Lyon. And we played our usual game for them. Make them make changes for you. Don't change how you play for other teams. I'm sorry. Be the best you can be of yourself. That's my personal take on it. I know. I think people are simple. And look at Kevin De Bruyne's face there, by the way. That is a frustrated player. That is a frustrated player who knows... Kevin De Bruyne knows exactly what's going on. He knows what's going on. Well, Gus, maybe... I don't think they do, but it's possible. Gus Garden said, do you think their players still have Tottenham on the mind? It's very possible they'll be thinking about that. They're only human. So what do you do? I don't know. If they think maybe we changed something for the first Tottenham game and it didn't work, maybe the players probably will think, oh, we changed it against Tottenham and we changed it against Liverpool and it didn't work. And maybe the players will sometimes think, really, Pep? They will sometimes think that. Of course they will. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, it didn't work last time, so should we not just... They're only human. If we can think it, they can think it, is what I'll say. So, we'll see. We'll see. Put it this way. I guarantee you, within 10 minutes of second half starting, we would have changed the system. If it's still like this, still a score, we would have changed the system. There's no way that Pep will not concede to change the system, which will be basically him admitting that it's wrong. Love your city, but you're frustrating. Robbie, I don't think you can change the system, unfortunately. I mean, you have to be all in for the manager, and Pep would be livid. And also, you'd all have to agree, essentially, just to play the system. You'd all have to mutiny against the manager, which is never going to happen in a million years. Rant. Oh, some nice football here. Nice, Sterling. Ah, Rodri, man, you got to score. You got to score that. You got to put your foot through it. A little bit better. A little bit better. He probably would have been getting offside there anyway, by the way, Sterling. Let's be honest. He's got to score it anyway. To be fair to Rodri, he's not a forward, so you can almost let him off, you know, scuffing a shot. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron Pavis, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it all. So I try my best. Nicola. Hey. She can't hear me. Nicola. She can't hear me. She's busy. She's got earphones on. Oh, lucky Kev, good cross. We do better. Tom, it's 1-0, unfortunately, to Lyon. Hopefully, we are upping the pressure a little bit here. But I don't think these chances are particularly useful. It's nice seeing Sterling on the right again, by the way. We need John. We do indeed, okay, we do indeed. Hey, you're the worst streamer. You don't like it, deal with it, unfortunately. Come on, City. Come on, City. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. Chris with the poop. Chris, that is pretty much sums up this half, unfortunately. Yeah, it pretty much definitely sums up this half. It's not been good, and there is no way Guardiola can sit there and be happy about this. Keep it up, Nicky boy. Thank you so much, Nicky boy. I will keep it up indeed. I'll keep it up. Thank you so much for the positivity, Nicky. I appreciate it, pal. I'll keep going. I'll keep trying, and hopefully, we're all in a better mood in an hour from now, because we need to be in a better mood. Cheers, Nicky. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, Vishal, I can't remember the last time either. Best streamer, keep it up. Thank you, Nat Neil. Nat Neil? Nat Neil. This game is so rescuable, by the way. Like, with all due respect to Lyon, they're a good team, but we are a better team. If we see anything of the focus we had against Real Madrid or anything, I'll tell you what. I am not a negative person. Oh, Raheem. Kev's picking it up there. That's close. What a ball from KDB, by the way. That is an absolutely insane pass. See, unfortunately, there was a little touch there from the defender. A little touch. So I can't really blame Sterling there because he had to take a touch because of that touch. That is just an insane De Bruyne pass. I can't even blame Sterling. I wonder, by the way, I would love to see the dressing room at half time. I honestly would pay big money to see the half-time feed because I have a feeling the players will not be happy and Pep won't be happy. I would love to watch that. Sit down, shut up, as he would say. It's going to be interesting, this half-time team talk, isn't it? It's half time. Let me get that clock back to 45 for the half time. Not a good half of football, unfortunately. City are, as it stands, going out of the Champions League. We're going to have to be so much better than that. That wasn't good. Sit down, nobody talk. That's it, Robbie. We have to be better than that. We simply have to be better than that. That was a horrendous half of football. I'm sorry, but we are Manchester City. I really, really want us to be better than that. I really want to see more from Manchester City. We can't be that limp. I'm sorry, but the amount of money we spent on our team, and I am going to bring that up because it's irrelevant. It is relevant. Guardiola, you've had an awful lot of money spent on this team. City should be miles ahead of the overall quality and squad depth of Lyon, and we are, if we're being honest. As good as they are, we have to be better than this. We have to be. We can't accept low standards. And I can take the performance against Spurs in the second leg last season where we showed so much heart and fight and desire. I couldn't take the first leg performance, and this reminds me too much of that. I can't accept a performance this disjointed because there's no excuse for it to be that. We have to be more focused than that, and that was a bad half of football. And this lies, of course it lies in the players a little bit, but I genuinely think this lies on Guardiola at the moment. There is a lot on Pep's hands here. He has to be more focused than that. He has to be more self-aware, I would say. Like, Pep genuinely read the room. And I maintain, as I was saying before, you could not expect players to learn something new in an environment when there already is that much focus. There's the perception, right? Like, what we've got to bear in mind, basically, is that the players are aware of the perception of managers. They're aware of what people say on social media. They are aware of what people think about Guardiola. They will be aware that Guardiola is a world-class manager. But of course they'll be aware of the concept of Guardiola overthinking it. So when Guardiola says, after just beating Real Madrid, using our usual style. So when Guardiola says, by the way, we're going to play a lesser team, but we're going to change it all up. And they'll go, oh, is he being Pep again? Is he being Pep again? The players will think that. And as soon as they start to think that, that's when doubt sets in. And that's what causes this inconsistency. And that's what causes players to start doubting themselves. And as soon as you've got doubt, as soon as you've got that doubt and that hesitancy, that's when performances can drop. So they're trying to focus on the importance of the occasion. They're trying to focus on the enormity of the occasion and task in front of them. While at the same time, trying to learn a new style, and also maybe starting to think, what if Pep's being Pep? I'm sorry, that is a concern. It is a concern. I am not a ranter and a raver. I don't think Pep's a fraud, but I do think in this instance, unfortunately, so far, he's got it massively wrong. Karanga, Onyx, I love Guardiola, but God, if we don't win this game, my estimation for him will drop. My esteem for him will drop. And that's not unfair, Karanga. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong indeed. We're going to have to be better than this. And this literally comes down to Pep now. He's got basically a lot of time to turn this around, and he has to be simply better. Hello to everyone joining in at half-time, by the way. Give this video a like if you want to, and give the channel a subscribe. It's not good. We do have 45 minutes, and an awful lot can happen in 45 minutes. There was 10 goals in the semi-final last night, and there's no reason there can't be another 2 in Manchester City's favour. Absolutely no reason. But we have to be better than this. We have to be better than this. John is in the chat. John, give us some positive news. Morris for Walker. I mean, it wouldn't be for me that. It would be Fernandinho off, and it would be probably Phil Foden or Bernardo on. That's what I would do right now. No, I'd probably take Garcia off. No, Fernandinho, because he's on a yellow. Fucking hell, we played ourselves into a right corner here. I'd actually go for loads of substitutions. I would make a few here. Fernandinho off for me. Yeah, Fernandinho off. For probably Foden or Bernardo. Oh, John clutched the gulag. He did indeed. It's frustrating. We need to be better. We should be better. And there was absolutely no excuse, unfortunately. Godwin, I hope you're so wrong about the second half, unfortunately. I feel you could be right. Liam Finnegan saying, this game reminds me of the FA Cup semi-final. There is trademarks of that, isn't it, Liam? Do you know what's really frustrating? You know what's really frustrating? And I don't think this is unfair to say. If this was the 17-18 side, or the 18-19 side, where we were fantastic. Do you know the 18-19 team that won 14 league games in a row to win the title? And we were beating people with steely determination and grit, and we were beating quality teams in the league and beating, like, you know, some of the best teams in the country. Why do I feel like even then, if we played Lyon in that season and Lyon was 7th in the league, you know, why do I feel like even then Guardiola would have changed our system? We didn't change our system at all during that run, but he does it. It's classic Pep, and he does it. You have to. I know you have to take the rough with the smooth at certain times, but sometimes you are allowed to just have a rant. Maybe you're right, Legand Cow. Maybe you're right, pal. Maybe you are right. I don't know. We'll see. But Pep needs to wake up, and he has too much time to think. Too much time to think, I reckon. It should not have been that many changes. There should not have been that many changes. It just didn't work. Chris, just thank you, Chris, for the support, mate. Chris, I appreciate you so much. Chris, you're a wonderful person. Thank you so much, pal. I actually got a text beforehand about the team, before the team was even dropped. Said, seeing the team, Pep's being Pep is the first thing that comes to mind. I didn't know the team lineup, but as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And once again, if fans can think that, players can think that. They can think that. Don't underestimate human psychology. It's massive. It's everything. Mentality is everything in football, and it really is everything. It's half the battle. When you've got two quality teams, usually the one who's more focused is going to win. The one more focused, more organised. And I think he's jumped the shark a little bit here today, unfortunately. Bernardo and Foden off for Ferner and Gundo. I would take that in a heartbeat. That's what I would do, actually. You're right. Ferner and Gundo off. So then basically you've got back four at the back. A back four. Garcia, Laporte, Walker and Cancelo. Then you would have Rodri sitting. And then you maybe have Bernardo in midfield alongside De Bruyne. Foden out and right. Gabriel Jesus through the middle. Sterling on the left. That would be so much better. So much more fluidity. We've lost basically everything that made us work so well in the Real Madrid game. When you think of the Real Madrid game, you think that high-level press. You think that focus, that organisation. And what we got in place... we got this. We've got this shambles. It's not been good. And bear in mind, by the way, Jazzy G, thank you so much, pal. It's stupid shambles. Bear in mind, by the way, this isn't a great Lyon side. It isn't a great Lyon side. They're good. They're a solid Lyon side, but we can't. A lot of people will say that. I think we're being too respectful, almost too respectful of this Lyon side. By the way, if you are new to the channel and you're watching this at half time, please hit that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. Put a slight smile on my face. We only need 52 more subscribers to get to 39,500. So if you're watching and you're new, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. 900 people watching, 600 likes. Let's get it up to 700. That would at least cheer me up a little bit. So it'd be nice. Jonas, I cannot disagree. Fernandinho has been fucking dreadful, unfortunately. Werner, I love Werner, but I feel like it's getting a little bit unfortunate. Maroma Maradi, remember when we were losing, Guardiola would not bring sign until the 80th minute? I do, unfortunately, yes. Chris, thank you so much once again, Chris, with a big happy a fox, a little fox. You're so positive, mate. Thank you very much, Chris. Lagan Cow, Phil comes on, he wanted Bernardo, it's his home city. Yes, exactly. Bring on Foden, bring on Bernardo. Energy and desire. Bernardo, big game player, bad this season, but he's in Lisbon, you know. He's literally in Lisbon. This shit matters, once again, psychology. Give him a reason to play. Tell Foden after what he did against Real Madrid, that shift he put in, that it's working. Let him run around. Let him be Phil Foden. Let him have that energy. Let him... Thank you very much, CJ. Honestly, football is not as complicated as you think it is sometimes. And I think we've made it more complicated than it needs to be. Rev, you're probably not wrong. Pep probably won't take anything off. Rock Lee saying, why do we always have to make things hard for ourselves? I don't know. This is what we do. To quote Radiohead, you do it to yourself, you do. And that's what really hurts. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, you really do it to yourself. That song was written about Guardiola. No, it wasn't. It's very frustrating. And Tiong, you're so right. Pep shouldn't be anywhere near the wing. Not Pep, sorry, KDB. KDB should be picking up the ball, being fed from the midfield, and having runners ahead of him. You should have runners ahead of him. The thing he hasn't got, because he's that far forward, is he hasn't got anyone to play it to. He's having to pull out passes like the one to Sterling to create a chance, which is just ridiculous. You can't expect him to do that. There's so many comments. Everyone's fuming. There is so much to turn around. He has to really... Foden, what are you on about, mate? Foden's been one of our best players in the past 2 months. It's not kissing his arse. It's just genuinely true. He has been. If we lose this game, do you think Pep needs to go? Centurions? Nah, thanks for the question, but I don't think he does. But I think Pep needs to look at himself. And do you know what? Pep will. If we lose this game, Pep will get slaughtered. He'll get slaughtered in the press, and you can't really defend him, unfortunately. You can't defend him. You get slaughtered for it. Yeah, he deserves it. Sometimes you have to accept criticism if it's warranted. And basically, in this instance, if we do lose this game, any criticism Pep will get, you can't really deflect it. It's very much, it'll be earned and deserved. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne, Pep's proved he won't change his cowardice in Champions League. I'm not going to go that far yet, but maybe you're right. We'll see. I don't want to sack Pep either, really. He's won us so much that I won't throw up the toys out the pram and all that kind of stuff. Moody, I don't think people are crazy for getting frustrated saying he should go. Maybe in the moment they are saying that, but it isn't his usual system, but that's his choice, of course. But he's at fault for that, basically. So why aren't we playing our usual system? Because of that, because of Pep's choice. This is the most important game this season. He decides to go defensive. Exactly, Joe. It doesn't make any sense. We're not even that good defensively. So why not just try and be better at going forward? Like, self-fulfilling prophecies. I'm sorry, you can sometimes wish yourself into negativity. The manager sets the example, basically. The manager looks out there, he looks at the pitch, and if Pep goes, we can't handle them, we need to change, the players will go, oh shit, we can't handle them. That's the bit that will get through. That's the bit that will get through. And that's the bit that sticks. So these are the things we've got to be wary of. Perception is key and all that kind of stuff. These things are crucial. So Centurions, I don't think Pep needs to go, no. But he'll open himself up to a lot of criticism, and you know. And I could not disagree with it if it happens. Come on, City. I'll tell you what, this wine's going down well at the moment because it's so frustrating to watch this. We have to be better than this. I'm not saying he's a fraud or anything like that. I can't do that, but we really should be beating Lyon. You can't sugarcoat it at all. As good as Lyon are, they are not what Manchester City are. We should be beating them. We can't be this apathetic towards it. We can't always be this soft. What is my name? My name is Stephen Neurotol. Neurotal. My name is Stephen. Hello, welcome to the stream. Bring in Wenger. No chance, please. Meres. Is it Meres or Mares? Is it like Meres in like Algerian? Since the reckons a touch of complacency has affected us today, that's when Pep thinking suddenly changes into a tired display so far. Let's talk about what we need to change in the second half to see a change. There is plenty of room for improvement. That's the only good thing. Largely, I don't think we're going to be much worse in the second half. Score really, the mood changes, Lyon's mood changes, and all of a sudden this game looks very different, and all of a sudden we won't remember it. Even if we score early second half, by the way, I'm not excusing that first half. I'm not going to say, oh, Pep was right. He fucking wasn't right. I'm sorry. I'm going to be quite strong on that. I don't think he would be right, even if somehow we do manage to win this. But if we score early, then after that, the whole complexion of the game changes. City start to push forward a little bit. The belief courses through them. And of course, Lyon get nervous. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne said, this hurts because I know how good Pep is. That's exactly in a nutshell, Kevin De Bruyne. Pep is brilliant, but every great manager has a blind spot, and this could be Pep's blind spot. Hopefully it isn't the Pep blind spot. Hopefully he turns it around. I think the players, if we get through, should go. Lads, Pep, can we just stick to what it was? Juan, thank you so much, Juan. I appreciate that, Juan. Hello to Juan there. Thank you for that. And Chris, hey you. Hello to Chris as well. Thank you guys, I appreciate the support. Ferdinand Gundogan, Foden and Bernardo won. That's Barry Klaver's opinion. Rodri's crap last few months does not help at all. I thought Rodri was good against Real personally. I mean, Freddie manager, he's not shy, let's be honest. John Wallen saying City will win 2-1, De Bruyne double. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, pal. I really hope you're right. Why is Fernandinho still playing? Stick bugged. Season tickets. Ring up the ticket line. They'll be able to tell you. Stick bugged. Ring up the ticket line. They'll explain season tickets. I can't explain it in full depth on here. I was just answering some question and I lost it. Why is Fernandinho still playing? God knows, mate. God knows. Jonas, I agree. He's a good player, Rodri. I think he's surrounded by shambles at the moment. Sterling hat-trick. Go on, Andrew. I hope you're right, pal. I hope you're right. Leganka, we never win away. We never win at home. We never win away. We never win away when we lost it. Oh, that's it. Sorry, I lost them. We lost it. I like the video. Come on, guys. Stephen. Home and we never win away. We lost this week and we lost today. My head's gone. Absolutely gone. No changes. Pep needs to take his terrible line of taxes on the chin and switch it back. MCFC. Okay. We never win at home and we never win away. We lost last week and we lost today. Probably are going as well, to be honest. Right, we're off. Second half's off underway. Come on, Pep. Sort it out. Absolutely no changes so far. He'll give them 5-10 minutes, I reckon, to try and sort this out before hauling their asses off. Sterling's out on the right at least now, by the looks of it. Kev's floated over to the left currently. No changes. I don't think there would be any changes at half time, unfortunately. I think it was always inevitable that he kind of stick to what he knows. Initially, anyway. I love you too, Sam. Let's see what happens. We need a little positivity. Chris, thank you so much again, Chris. Appreciate your loads, mate. This is a season-defining half of football. 666 likes, by the way. that's nerve-wracking. Oh, it's gone. 667. This is a season-defining half of football now. Basically, the rest of our season, the rest of Manchester City's season is on this game. It's on this game right now. We literally stick to the basics. Yeah, indeed. We have to turn it around. We literally have to. Ulysses Coslow. That's YouTube's delay, unfortunately, mate. We're probably seeing the game at the same time, but YouTube delays streams by some way, unfortunately. It's all the buffering and all that kind of stuff. So, unfortunately, I can't really change it past that. So, yeah, that's just... Yeah, it's a bit of a delay, unfortunately, on YouTube. Annoyingly, though, I get the comments in real time, which is very frustrating. So the comments come through in real time, then it shows you the delayed bit, which is very confusing. But basically, we've got 45 minutes now to change the season. Or it's over. I don't want the season to be over. I want more football. I want football to carry on. Charlie, thank you so much, pal. I try my best. I try and be rational and honest, and I'm not afraid to criticise the team if needs be, but at least try and be patient. And I'm not. If we lose this, I'll have a good rant, but not ridiculously. We did go behind at the Bernabeu. We did, LG. I'd like to see more of a reaction so far, though. Stone, I hope you're right. I hope he has come up with a plan. We should see signs inside the next 5 minutes of the team's reaction to all this. We are capable of scoring a few goals, so I'm not too worried about our ability to score if we show signs of actually reacting to this situation. Let's have a look so far. There's more forward here so far, at least, anyway. Thank you, Duree. Appreciate it. Not a City fan, but you're always welcome. Fans of any team are welcome to this stream, as long as you're all sound. That's all I'll ever say. Kyle, we could do a Kyle Walker Real Madrid display today, couldn't we? We've not had it so far. Overlord, I hope you are right with the 3-1 victory. It's funny though, because if you get another goal now, all of a sudden that nervousness disappears, doesn't it? Cancelo's doing well here, by the way. I played Cancelo. Deny tackling, but he did well. Both Silvers are warming up. Rudy can't game, Arsenal fan. Any fans of other teams watching, by the way, let us know. Interesting to see your support. Any fans of other teams, be honest, watching just to see me have a breakdown. You're probably watching the wrong channel if so. Let me know, though, if any fans of other teams are. I'd be curious to know. Derby fan here, Rochdale, United. Tottenham, alright, fair enough, there's a few fans. Oh, Tane, and Lucky, I hope you're feeling alright with your COVID. Are you feeling better, mate? Barca, Milan. Nice. Daniel, I used to have one. I gave it away a few years back because of money reasons. And then after that, my dad stopped going because he became a steward, so I didn't really see the point in sitting on my own anymore, so I had no one else to go with. So now I just buy them as I need them. I've also got friends who work for the club, so I can always get tickets if I need be, so I don't really need to, if I'm being honest. So it's not hard for me to get tickets because I know a few people, so... Ah, Kevin, lucky. Rudy's from New York. Welcome, New York. How's NYC? You all feeling better over there? Oh, come on, City. This is a big F, it is indeed. Kev trying something fancy there, didn't work. This will be like the PSG game. Eugene Amoifo. I hope you're right anyway, Eugene. I mean, I guess the PSG game and the 93-20 and all that kind of stuff is proof that largely things can change, you know. Basically, there's time left for a game to change. Absolutely loads until that last kick. Is absolutely, you know, no reason to not believe. Basically, Depay going for the big shot thing there. Austria, nice Benvie. Ben, you're not wrong. If we're definitely not beating Bayern if we play this, but at the moment we're not beating Lyon either, so I think that's irrelevant, unfortunately. Oh, come on, City. Hi from New York. Hello. Hi from Manchester. Jerry McCoon saying, this is pissed, they're just playing keep away. They are indeed. Jack Madigan, this is a very good point. How can we be so good against Real Madrid and then so poor on this? I mean, to me, we were playing our usual system against Madrid. I think that's the common denominator. Obviously, there's a tendency to overthink it as well. By the way, seeing Stones and Mendy sit on the bench with masks over the mouths, like, what's the point, man? You got it over the noses, so what's the point? Cancelo just crossing it to walk at the back post for no reason. A corner. Chester City starting now. Michael, I fear you may be talking the truth, unfortunately. I'm so tired today, and this is not really helping. What happened to Bernardo Silva this season? Nemo, I mean, I have no idea, pal. He's had a really frustrating season. I think he started pretty badly. He was a little bit tired from playing in the UEFA Nations League, knackered from that, and then he got back, and his form wasn't too great as it started that. And then as well, I guess he had all the racism stuff with the tweet and all kind of stuff, which I think affected him a little bit, and he never really discovered his form after that. I mean, it might just happen. It might be a bad year for him, but we need him back big time. You're right about Kompany, by the way. No leadership or players kicking over into gear. It'd be so nice, wouldn't it, to have... Don't foul him, Fernandinho. Ah, no, sorry, you got the ball. Kompany being around would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, he's dived there. Cornet's dived. Mahrez coming on. I'll be honest, I'm not sure about that, but okay. I think speed we lack. A speed of passing and movement. But I know a lot of people are happy about Mahrez coming on. Fair play. I'm not really sure about that personally, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they're around massively by Mahrez. I like him, but I don't think it's the... I think it's the pace of football that we're missing personally. Yeah, well, the Algerians are happy now, at least. It depends who comes on. That'll be interesting for. Who's he coming on for? Very frustrating watch this still. Oh, come on, Kyle. Walker just dribbling it out of possession there. So frustrating. It's just dumb. Play Gundo winning the ball in midfield. I agree about it allows De Bruyne to play through the middle. I agree, because De Bruyne, as it currently stands, is over on the left wing, which is no one wants him there. I mean, it's a waste having De Bruyne out there. Fernandinho off is probably the right call. Furness had a very, very, very poor game, unfortunately. He looked a little bit like time's caught with him. I love Furner, but he's not really been very good tonight. And I think largely he's been kind of... Of all the centre-backs to go off as well, given he's got a yellow card and given he's pretty rash. He's a red waiting to happen, so we have to get him off, unfortunately. Bit of a... Sterling, bit of a sloppy pass back. Cornet is so frustrating, man. Cornet dives more than Tom Daly. He's always on the floor. He's weak. He's got slippy boots, Cornet. He needs to change his boots. Butter on his boots. Oh, Rob. Sorry, pal. Rob. No, no. So Kev's in his usual position now by the looks of it. Fucking hell. Ah, Rodri, what are you doing, pal? It's a dumb challenge from Rodri, to be fair. It's so hard to be motivated for this half so far. It looks like Rodri fell over a little bit, didn't it, actually? Oh, he's a dive, man. He's barely touched him. I'm sorry, it's so frustrating. There's hardly anything in that. Alexander, it's not, of course. It's not over yet. We've got so much time left. By the way, it's notable that Pep has changed the system, which is a massive... he's conceded, essentially, that the system doesn't work. So well done, Pep. Sometimes you got to take criticism. Hello to Chris. Hey, you. Chris, you're so supportive. Thank you so much, pal. You're a good man, Chris, with the funky pair. But basically, by changing the system, Guardiola's conceded that it's not working. So that's it. Essentially, it didn't work, Pep. Your grand plan didn't work. I love you, Pep, but you've fucked it up. You've definitely got it massively wrong so far. Oh, I didn't think it's noble at all, Gary. I think it's annoying. I think he's just had to accept he made a mistake, unfortunately. Sinster with a positive unicorn. Thank you, Sinster. Right, we've got free kicks. So I'm not going to look at the chat until... the free kick's over. So you get my genuine reaction. I've got my hand over it so I can't see it at the corner of my eye. I don't think we're going to score it, but I'm not looking anyway. Mahrez and Kev over it. Ref taking ages. I can't see the chat, by the way, because I want to kind of make sure I can't see it. He's not scoring from here, I don't think. He's not scoring from here. He's lining it up, though, with a bit of intensity. What's he doing? Ah, nothing on that. Absolutely nothing on it. Dan Martinez, I just sneezed. Hope I didn't injure Cornet badly. Correct, Dan. Apparently, Dan, you've just done his cruciate. Dan Martinez, how could you do that to him? Need more timeouts, some timeouts. Juventus sacked their manager for losing to Lyon. It's actually true. They did indeed, yeah. They won the league as well. And the football have been pretty poor all season, but they did. So that's not even an unfair thing to say. Half an hour left to save this absolute... Lyon aren't a great team. That's what frustrates me. We're treating them like this quality team. They're not a quality team. They're a decent team. Oh, nice, Mahrez. Well, stop pressing F. Oh, come on, City. A little bit better. Pushing it forward here now. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. Oh, unlucky, Kev. Decent little cross, but didn't reach anyone. I'd say largely this team is like, you know, they'd be going for Europa, if they're in the Premier League. They wouldn't be anywhere near the top four. They'd be fighting with Wolves and all that. If that, maybe, yeah. Got some good players, of course, but there's no guarantee there would be, you know, there's no guarantee, basically, We expect to beat him every week, put it that way. We expect to beat him twice a season. At least once, maybe a win and a draw. I know that everyone can beat anyone, but... Come on, City, please. Max Brah, this is why I'm never confident before a game. Well, Max, that's because of being a Manchester City fan, and Max, I do not blame you. Yeah, Max, I felt confident before this, but then I saw the team. After that, as soon as I saw that team, I genuinely felt, that's it. That's it. We're going to be negative, we're going to be cautious, and we're going to be apathetic. I'm so tired of Cornet, by the way. Like, I genuinely want him to break his leg. I don't want him to get, like, probably hurt, but I genuinely want him to get an injury. And actually, I want him to dive and, like, have a muscle injury that keeps him out for a few months. Just out of karma. Because he's just been a little bitch, and it's really annoying. He's very frustrating. By the way, I need 33 more subs to get 39,500. If you want to give this video a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, that'd be really, really appreciated right about now. It'd be very much appreciated. Bish wash, we're all going to get bullied if we lose, basically. I think I'll go off the internet tomorrow if that's the case. But Pep, if you lose this, Pep will get absolutely smashed to pieces in the press. And from other fans of other teams, and he will entirely deserve it. $30 to save our season. Indeed. They finally got a yellow card. Don't mind me, I'm just having a great putty. I need the blood sugar level up. If we keep creating free kick situations like this, surely we should create something. That's a bad challenge, that. He's kicked him, man, right in the leg. Come on, Ken, put one in. Feels like it takes ages to take these free kicks, doesn't it? No, he's missed it. The chat's already given it away. I've not even seen it yet. 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left. What is that guy doing behind the wall? Oh, it's because of De Bruyne, isn't it? How he passes it under the wall at the time. Don't judge, hate me, said the game's gone, for fuck's sake. Not yet, but it's not looking good so far. I mean, to be honest, what's really frustrating me is we're not working the keeper. We should be creating chances. It's as simple as that. This, to me, is as limp as the Real Madrid semi-final game so far. Like, it's back in the Pellegrini's era. It's as apathetic as that. David going out like this... Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is how David Silva goes out. It's almost offensive, isn't it? It wouldn't be fair on David Silva's legacy to end it like this. Nash, I hope you're wrong. Next goal is the winners. That's probably not a bad shout, mate. It's probably not a bad shout indeed. Basically, I want to see City start creating chances now. Because I feel like we need to start creating chances. We need to start seeing the screw being turned. And I very much would like a Silva on the pitch. So it's so annoying, right? That everything Lyon do involved when the ball stopped. Be it free kicks, or be it subs or throw-ins or whatever, they're going to do it so slowly. So slowly. Come on, City. The nerves are getting to me now. I mean, Laporte just kicking it straight out of play there sums apart. Is it Rodrigo or is it Laporte? Sums it up, basically. Pep, this is on you, mate. It's on you. Michael is probably absolutely spot on there. We're probably going to score and it'll be choked out by VAR. We do look out of ideas, James. You know, that's the thing. It's frustrating. This isn't the side that played Real Madrid, put it that way. Oh, the nerves are sinking in here. The nerves are starting to kick in big time. Nice ball, Garcia. Kev went for the shot. You don't blame him going for the shot. I mean, he probably should have gone to Sterling out wide, but it was a really nice ball. And Denai is having a good game. He really is. Christian just like, goal please. I would like a goal too, mate. We've only got like, so it's like, gosh, 20 minutes left. Ugh. Come on, Sterling. Oh! Yes! Come on, Kev! Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh, the relief! The relief! I never thought it was going to happen. Oh, Kev! Kev, I love you. I've just kissed the camera. Sorry. You just had to see that since then. Oh, the relief. The absolute relief. Lovely from Sterling. Absolute. Oh, that feels so good. The stress. Please, is it not been rolled out for something stupid that I don't know about? Oh, I feel lightheaded. Absolute lightheaded from the stress of it all. Genuinely lightheaded. Sorry, I've just kissed you all. Oh, when the tough get going, they go. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Kev basically stepping up. Kev, you are wonderful, and we are going to name an animal one day, Ginger Kev, in honour of the great man Kevin De Bruyne. Because oh, quite possibly, Nicola. Oh, that feels so good. I swear, man. Sterling has got to get the credit there. And breathe, Rob, you're right, and breathe. Has it updated the score? It has updated the scoring screen. I need to take a breath. I'm exhausted. You did a Dzeko, Stephen. Yeah, I did indeed. I never thought I'd kiss a webcam. But oh, you better be kidding. Is it Cornet? Has he dived? Has he dived? Please don't give it. Is it giving out? Oh, thankfully. Oh, thank God for that. Don't scare me like that, Twitter. Comments. Oh, the Stephen, don't worry, we all consented. Drop out Matty. Thank God for that. That was a wonderful finish. I'm sorry. He's tried to pull him back there. He's kind of pushed him. I mean, he's dived. Cornet's dived all game, but I kind of wish you wouldn't do that, Kyle. Don't put your hands on him like that, Kyle. Don't do it. There's hardly anything in it, but don't do that, Kyle. Keep your hands to yourself. I know Kyle Walker can't keep his hands to himself in general. But Kyle, that's a good burn, isn't it? But Kyle, sometimes you've got to keep your hands to yourself, mate. Do it at home, but not on cornet. He's a randy man. Oh, nice. Oh. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Nice, Jesus. Nice, Jesus. Oh, unlucky, Jesus. Karanga. Onyx. Name of the Pokemon, maybe? Cornet should be booked for diving so much. I'm so with you, pal. It's so with you. Oh, I swear, man. My heart's going. Is anyone else's heart going? Jesus, Jerry. Yeah. Oh, lucky Kev. Mahrez just changed the game. I think the system's changed. Mahrez has been good since he come on, by the way, but that goal had nothing to do with Mahrez. Absolutely nothing to do with Mahrez, so we can't give him the credit. I think playing it helps that obviously he came on as part of the system change, but definitely. Oh, it's good to get it back. Isn't it mad though how if Kevin De Bruyne turns up, he's like our key. I mean, we know he's our key man, but De Bruyne really is. He's our Messi in terms of like, if he doesn't score or get an assist, we're probably not going to win the big games. It's simple as that these days. Good touch, Kev. Oh, sorry. Mahrez did play the pass to Sterling. I will take that back entirely. He got the pre-assist, and I apologise. I just forgot. I was too busy caught up in the blur of it all. You got all the people having a go at me. Mahrez played the pass. I get it. I get it. I forgot. It's all right. Don't worry. I will give Mahrez the credit. I apologise, streamers. By the way, give this channel a subscribe and give this video a like. Of all the Algerian Mahrez fans now subscribed, you're very welcome to the channel, by the way, but don't hate me. I conceded my mistake. By the way, I need 17 more subscribers to get to 39,500. 17 more. So basically, it'd be nice to get it to 39,500. 17 more subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, my dad said, by the way, saying getting KDB. The Algerian fans are very welcome here. Of course they are. Sorry if I offended you all with the Mahrez thing. I apologise. Dembele is a good player. He's got a lot of pace, a lot of skill. You don't want him running at you. His touch can be a little bit heavy, but he can run at you. Nice ball, Kev. Nice ball. Go on, Jesus. Oh. Jesus is a warrior, isn't he? He really is a warrior. It's hard not to like him. I mean, like, you look how much he works, Jesus, and I don't know how people can't like him. My dad said, wake up call now. Wake up call now for the second. Next goal wins. Owen, you're not wrong. You're most likely, well, you never know, but you're most likely right. There's a good chance of that. Look at Pep, he wants this. We all want this, man. Jeremy Kuhn, Lyon sitting back praying for a counter. But Pep, golden goal. Stick bugged. Jesus is scoring the winner. Hope you're right. Starting to get that momentum back. Hope you're right indeed too. Algerian fans are great. The more fans, the better. Anyone is welcome as long as they see the game through City fans' eyes, not Mahrez's eyes. That's always welcome. You're a great footy pundit, mate. Thank you, Will. I tried my best. Apart from the fact that I didn't see Mahrez make the pass. Sorry. Gabby's entitled to a shot there, to be fair. I don't mind him going for a shot. If he scored that, I would have squealed like a girl. Not wrong with that. You're right. You're right, though, Nicola. She's been busy. What have you been doing?
I've been finishing it and watching them.
Is that why I moved into it when it was slow at one point?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Nicola constantly streaming things as I'm streaming. She forgets each time. Yeah, it goes to your head, doesn't it?
Hairbrush. Not another.
Go on, have another wine. What's Jesus done? Is he missed a sitter? Come on, Sterling. Oh, Gabby, man, you got to be scoring that. That's a gilt-edged chance. He's put on the play for you. That's a big chance. Big chance. That's a massive chance. That's the kind of chance that Aguero wallops home. Aguero does finish that all day. Actually, great. Aguero on the volley there. By the way, guys, I need 9 more subscribers to get to 39,500. So 9 more would be wonderful. And get the video to 800 likes as well. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes until our season is either extended or dead. Dead in the ditch.
In the gutter.
In the gutter. The gutter makes more sense. I don't like what I'm reading here. Surely that's a foul. Surely it's a foul. Surely he's interfering in play. Surely he's offside. Surely he's interfering in play. He has to be. That's a foul and he's interfering in play. How can it not be? That's interfering. He's got to be interfering. Come on, man. Don't you say this. Are you fucking kidding? I'm sorry. That's farcical. How is that not interfering with play? I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. That's absolutely embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed. FIFA are absolutely shambolic. They're just embarrassing. I just don't see how that is not. How is he not interfering with play? The pass was literally made for him. I don't get how anyone can watch that and say that's not interfering. The pass was made for him. I'm sorry, but that's just shocking. I don't think... I'm absolutely fuming. I'm just fuming. Why did the ref, like, surely the ref should be going looking at that. This is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. Right, 10 minutes. I mean, I don't agree it's fair personally. I mean, I think the pass was literally made to him, and then I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. Anyway, got to focus now. I'm getting us back. Ugh. Right, anyway, there's plenty of time to change this round still. Come on, City. Please turn it around. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? It's so frustrating. Come on, City. I would like to see a couple of changes there, by the way. What I don't get right is, genuinely, how can you dummy the ball? Literally dummy the ball. Let the step over the ball, let it roll for your legs, and not be interfering. Really? Really? Like, I mean, he's literally interacted with the ball. You know what I mean? We gave the ball away sloppily anyway. I've accepted we're never going to win the Champions League, by the way. Never. David Silva on for Rodri. Come on, David. End of your career, this, unfortunately. Potentially. Manchester City. We need a miracle. Well, it wouldn't be a miracle. What we really need to see now is City really stepping up the pressure, because we've got like 5 minutes left of normal time. 5 minutes left for City to up the pressure, go for it, make a difference. Really, really box in Lyon and try and score. And there's nothing to say we can't. James Crow saying there's only so many times De Bruyne can save you. That's probably true. I've got such a sad face right now. Come on, lads, push forward. Come on. What? What have I just seen? What have I just seen? What do you even say to that? What? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Pep, it's over. That finish to this. That is, I'm sorry, shambolic. He's not offside. That's truly and utterly painful, and I'm sorry. I am absolutely fuming with this team. I'm fucking livid right now. Embarrassing. Truly embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. And we've only got ourselves to blame. I'm to be honest. We literally have ourselves to blame. Yes, VAR. Fuck VAR. But I'm sorry. We have ourselves to blame. This is poor. It's terrible. We were weak. We were apathetic. Our mentality was terrible. And this sums up our season. We don't deserve to go through. We don't deserve to go through. We are our own worst enemy. This was absolutely abysmal. And I'm absolutely livid. Sorry, not good enough. And some of these players should be ashamed of themselves, and so should Guardiola, to be honest. It's that strong opinion. I'm sorry, it should be. It's that big a deal. It's embarrassing. It's frustrating. We're going out, and it's Pep. It's down to Pep. I'm sorry. Pep shouldn't be sacked, but he should take a close look at himself. Sterling, if you miss a chance like that, you are fucking held culpable massively. You cannot miss chances like that at the highest level in a moment that big. There is no excuse for that. Absolutely no excuse. I'm sorry. It's just not funny. It's not good. It's embarrassing and it's poor. VAR and Sterling, another quarter's disaster. Spot on, Blues Ethos. This is embarrassingly bad. It's just City are a shambles, and this is the. We're not going to get a better chance to get to semi-finals on this game, with all due respect to Lyon. Sterling, man. I love you, but you've messed it up. I am just livid. I'm absolutely livid. It's so frustrating. I am going to need to drink all of this as soon as this camera goes off. I genuinely think this is embarrassing. I think we played absolutely poor, and we should be genuinely ashamed of ourselves, and rightfully so, because this is just not good enough. Our defence is not good enough. It's not organised enough. It's shambolic. It's weak. It lacks leadership. The team looks a little bit lost. The plan seems to be to play it to De Bruyne, see if anything happens. Guardiola set the tone, I think, for the start of the game with a truly terrible system. Truly terrible system. Essentially conceded the game from the start. Then, of course, you can't really account individual moments like Sterling are, of course, not Guardiola's fault. That we should score that. But largely, the tone and the mood was set from the start. I wouldn't be. It's just not good enough. It's simply not good enough. We need new winners in this team. Unfortunately, changes are going to be had. This is also, by the way, given everything, it's embarrassing that Phil Foden is not on the pitch right now. It's genuinely embarrassing. Foden should be on the pitch. He should be on the pitch. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. So many comments, so many people joining in, fans of other teams joining in. Would rather you had UEFA ban us, Max. Max, in a weird kind of way, I wouldn't even blame you for feeling that way either. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left to show a little bit of their fight. I'm expecting an awful lot of fans of other teams to join me just to watch me rant. I don't blame you. Welcome, and that to you too. This is a performance of losers, unfortunately. This is a team that wins, but this is a performance of a team that has not been inspired enough. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne, I don't blame the players for this one. I mean, to an extent I do, but I probably agree with that to the extent that I think largely this just falls on Pep. It falls on Pep's shoulders. I mean, eventually he has to take the shoulder burden of responsibility. And this is on Pep. This is on Pep entirely. I mean, I can't even blame VAR for this, as much as I think that was personally a situation where I don't think it should be a goal. I think largely we weren't playing good enough anyway. You know, the third goal is just poor defending. And I think this has been an embarrassing performance. I genuinely think it has been. This is too big a game. Too big a game. Poor mentality. Weak-minded. I don't want him sacked. I don't want him sacked. But he needs to ask questions of himself. Come on. I mean, there's no way pointing this. This has been a bad season now, unfortunately. Carabao Cup, great. Kyle Walker, decent. Not in. But this is a poor season. John West, I probably wouldn't. I don't tend to join in and watch other people rant. I can't be arsed. I'd rather get on with my life. So I wouldn't. I don't really take much pleasure watching other people's fans of other teams rant, but you do you, mate. You do you. If you want to. Dustin, thank you very much, Dustin. Oh gosh, this was so hard to watch. Daily misheard me. I don't want to see Pep out with the first half. It's entirely Pep's fault. Second players. Yeah, we kind of cut off our own chance of winning this game with a pathetic, weak performance, and that's what makes it really, really painful to watch. You have to be better than that. You have to be better than that. I would love to watch this if I was a neutral, admittedly. But this is just... It's just shit. It's just shit. That's all I can say. Mang 2-3-11. What is it about quarterfinals that makes Pep scared of inferior opposition? I have no idea. The guy has a mental block, which he really needs to get over. Too much time to think. Where's the confidence? Football can be a very simple game. I mean, I don't see any reason to change from what worked so well against Real Madrid. I don't see any reason to it. I need to do that. But we've done that. And it's over. It's over. We have lost to Lyon. Guys, I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to do a live stream in a minute talking about the game, titled about the reaction and stuff like that. Come back in 5 minutes and we can all have a rant together. But final words, that was fucking diabolical. In a bit.